Listen,
That's fire.
let
I
me
ain't
get to
gonna
this
lie.
next topic. But I think just real quick, just to have a solution, I think everybody should just take accountability, do the self work. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? If that means maybe you might have to go to therapy,
Yep.
both men and women, to realize why you attracting a certain quality of people. Just, I think we both have to just do the work and take accountability.
That's
The next topic, why does it seem like, or do you think that women are friendlier to women that have a certain aesthetic, like the quote unquote bad bitch aesthetic? Because there was a quote by was it Erica Banks, and she was like, "Yo, she can't hang around women that are not baddies, that basically don't got the BBL body." And then you got Saucy Santana saying like, damn, she not even a bad bitch, she don't even got a BBL, like, you know what I mean? So it is it is interesting when we look at women that do have this aesthetic, that they do get treated with preferential treatment, like either by guys and both by women. Like, you know what I mean? Women tend to be more friendlier to women that have a certain aesthetic to them than they are to a girl that looks like, some craziness. I can't even give an example. So do y'all see that as in y'all day-to-day life? Do you think women with a certain aesthetic get preferential treatment?
I feel like
Not
they
with
do
me.
because they look up to them. They
Well,
aspire
it
to.
depends.
In this day and age, I feel like they do. Like your go-to woman is the girl with the 10-inch waist, 40-inch ass, 30-inch bust down. Oh, she fired, and she got money, and she got 50K, like, or not 50, but a high following is like it's inspirational to like your average young girl. Like in today's age, I think I don't agree with it, but that's
I'm gonna go a step further and say I don't think women genuinely like other women unless they fit a certain aesthetic. Like,
I agree.
They
with
don't
that.
genuinely like, yeah, exactly. It's just a mindset, because it's just basically they're intimidated, or what else can they offer besides that mindset? And so they want to be surrounded by other people who think like them. So most of those girls, if they're obviously with the BBLs, it's a lifestyle or whatever. So they probably don't have much else to offer a lot of times. Sometime, I'm not gonna say all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset, and because why would you care if you really want quality friendships? Why would that come out your mouth?
Yeah.
That just goes to show a lot about you.
And it's just
So,
the image too.
Are we referring
it's
to
weird.
them and what they're being friends with? Is that what we're talking about? Because I'm confused.
yeah, I mean, do women only like women that fit a certain aesthetic? Is
So we
really
talking
the
about
question.
all
Like,
women?
the
Or-
women that fit that aesthetic, sure.
Yeah.
So the
like-
women
like
that
the
fit that
baddie
aesthetic.
aesthetic.
Okay. So I think that women like other
But
women that
specifically BBL
fit
aesthetic.
their aesthetic is because, I mean, as weird as it may sound, they kind of don't fit in with other people, and some people won't admit it, but sometimes other people that don't have certain things that they got going on do feel insecure. And they not gonna admit it, but they do. So it's easier for them to hang out with people that already got all that stuff going on.
Exactly.
It's an image thing too. If you surrounded
Right.
by a bunch of baddies, like they just probably feel like they're gonna attract a certain type of dude or like a certain type of crowd, or they may be taken a little bit serious. Like I got nothing but bad bitches. Like,
So you would treat those women like differently, like you'd be more
Yeah.
friendlier to those women.
well,
Because
me
You
personally,
not
What?
you,
I'm like, wait,
not
what?
you, but women in general. You think that's why they're more friendlier to those
Yeah.
type of women?
I do agree. I
Yeah.
do feel that way. I feel like girls probably want like the baddie friend, like whether
That's
it's her best
crazy.
friend or a group of friends. Like,
So pretty women get special treatment from men and women? That's crazy.
I mean, that is
That's
a fact.
crazy.
That is
they
a fact.
do. I seen it firsthand. It's very embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Why
but
do
but
people-
it's not
why does
necessarily
people
special
shame
treatment. It's
people for their
very
preference?
weird energy. It's like almost like they're envious. Like they say they like their enemies close. Like it's a weird energy. Like they're probably like low key sometimes jealous of you. It's it's a weird kind of energy. It's
Who
not
you
like
talking about?
So you mean
pure.
they being fake
Like
friendly to them?
yes, like I feel like just like I
That's
watched
weird.
something interesting today about like good-looking women. For example, beautiful woman. You either have people who hate you or literally like or
keeping their
or
enemies
like are
close.
neutral of you. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You have a different kind of struggle. You're treated differently just from
That's a
being
little
My
weird
thing
to
is,
me. If
why
that's the
why
case.
do people make
Someone always
everything
hates
so
on you.
deep? Like, why? Like, what's wrong with somebody having a preference? Like, I really
Because
didn't
you're
find
discriminating.
I feel like
against-
that's very
I mean,
shallow.
everything is discriminatory. Why people act like discrimination don't exist or whatever? Whatever. I don't care how it sounds. Everyone is entitled to their preference. If I only like dark skinned guys, I only like dark skinned guys. That's my business. I should not have to feel like I need to include light skinned guys because people think it's my
What about their
The- the- first of
personality?
all,
The shit that
The
friendship?
craziest part is Men have been saying that, and y'all been killing them over this colorism shit. And women can freely be colorist, and it's my preference. Like, men don't have
Listen.
men don't have that luxury. The luxury that you have as a woman to have a preference for a darker skin complexion.
See, but I just
Men
said
can't
that.
have a preference
I'm
for
not
lighter
saying that
skinned
that's my
women, like, you know what I'm
preference. I
saying?
just said it for
Everybody
context
can
of the
have a
of the conversation. Everyone is can have a preference. What do you mean? I don't understand that
But
because
we
you
don't.
just made it a color thing. I was talking about preference in general.
You said dark skin. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
like a
that's
dark
only
skin.
like I said. I just ended up using color, but maybe okay. I like.
Well, how you gonna
short
blame
guys.
him for making it a color thing?
Right.
And you brought up this.
Because
You said
it's not a colorist. Because he said we have the
But you-
luxury of
But
being
you never
able
said,
to say that.
for example, I could say blah blah. Oh, you said was I could say I like that. So he, you know what I mean? One
But
can
it's
assume
a
that's what you
preference
like.
thing. Why is people always shamed for their
Nah, but
preferences?
I think it's different when it comes to preference and dating preferences and just being a friend. Like why would a physical appearance be
Yeah.
a standard of your friend?
I mean,
Yeah.
for
It's your
that,
character.
maybe
Your
for
character gotta be
everybody,
friends with someone like
for
that.
everybody, it probably shouldn't be like that. But for Erica Banks, I understand why she said that. She has a certain image that she's keeping up, so she wants a certain amount of right. She wants certain people around him, just like P Diddy and all the other male celebrities. They don't just walk around with people they met from outside. They have certain type of people around them. But
They got their friends. They ain't saying like, yeah, my friend got to look a certain way. That's my friend. Like,
they got
they
their friends. They got
like,
their other money men around them. Like, what you talking about? They aren't.
I get you have an image to uphold, but your character got to
That's
be
very-
up there. You
that's
can't be no
so-
shitty ass good looking girl.
That's not genuine. I don't feel like that's a genuine. Like, I think a friendship.
Yeah.
That's very strange.
Man,
Like
that
someone
happens,
is,
though.
I wouldn't, musician, whatever the hell you are, Erica Banks. I don't know who she is, but that's just to me like you're not a genuine person. Like if something as wholesome as a friendship, you're saying something like this, and I don't trust anything that from you. Honestly.
Agreed.
That's like
And
the
this is
You're
No, I'm-
literally
I'm-
you have to
Maybe hanging
control
with the
something
other
as far as
IG
your
models.
friendships. Like that's
I
crazy.
just feel like like I said, I'm not talking about me myself. I'm
Mhm.
talking about in the context of what he said with Erica Banks. Like I feel like certain people in certain limelights, they got to do things different. They do things differently than how we do things. But when you actually verbalize things, people get sensitive.
Yeah, I think that and I do agree. There's some people that do have that preference, but I think that also adds to the social pressures of women because now not only are men judging a woman's appearance, now evidently women are judging other women's appearances. So
Yeah.
it's like now I feel more pressured to go under this knife, which is a dangerous procedure that nobody ever talks about. You know what I mean? And risk my life to have a certain aesthetic, so people are more friendly to me, or I could be in certain sections, or like I get certain access to job opportunities. It becomes like, and this is why I understand why women have it harder when it comes to social standards and stuff like that, because there's a lot of pressure. I get it from both genders, like, you know what I mean? So